Hi, I'm now going to talk to you about a new product we've added onto the tvtrade.ie website. It's a combo box made by Edision, and it's a higher version to the Edition 2-in-1 Mini. This one is called the VIP2, okay? And it basically comes, this particular model, with a terrestrial and a satellite feed on it. And the big advantage it has over the Mini combo is that the Mini 2-in-1 is that you can look at one channel while recording another, okay? Now I decided when I'm demonstrating this particular box and how to install it to also give a demonstration of the equipment that you'd need to use with it. So basically the satellite feed would need to come from a satellite dish similar to this, so this would basically bring in the BBCs, the ITVs, Sky News, things like this. And also then a terrestrial aerial, such as this UHF aerial here, which we also sell on the tvtrade.ie website. And it will give you it'll give you the Irish channels, things like RT1 and 2 and the RT News channels, TV Trade. So presently there's actually a total of 6 DTT channels being broadcast, so it's a relatively good range. So I'll just move these two props out of the way quickly. And two other products that we'd sell on the tvtrade.ie website would be relevant here. Number one is this USB key, which can be used for programming the box if you're taking software off the web or something like that to put onto the box. Or equally you can use it for short-term pausing and rewinding of live television. And the next facility then is an external hard drive. In this case it's a 250 gig hard drive, and the box is PVR ready, but it needs a hard drive added so you can activate the rewind, pause and record facilities. So I'll just quickly move these two props out of the way. And I'll move directly to the main feature, which of course is the box itself. So I just need to rotate the box around. I'll open it here, and we come out here anyway, and I take the box out. So we have a box inside. We have an instruction manual, which you can see here. So it's basically in German, although we've taken the manual that's in German, translated it to English, and have it as an attachment that's downloadable off the web. We also have a HDMI lead here, which you can see in the box, and also a remote control and batteries. And this is exactly the same remote control as we'd use with either the Piccolo or the Combi 2-in-1. So it's great versatility there, that the same remote is used in all the different boxes. So basically anyway, I'll just close up this box for now and just quickly remove it out of the way. And I'll go directly on to connecting this box up. So the next step we want, I'm just going to show you the various features that are available on the box. So what we'll do is just rotate the box around, and we have a satellite input here. We also come along, and the next main input we have here is a terrestrial input, a coaxial connector here, which we would use coming from the satellite or coming from a TV aerial. Now, an interesting feature of the VIP2s is that they're very, very flexible. So one of the things that it's able to do is you can design these boxes where it would have 2 terrestrial feeds or 2 satellite feeds, or actually combine it with taking feeds off of cable. But far and away the most popular version of this box is a satellite and aerial feed like we have here. Okay, the next thing we have over here is we have a USB port here, so we can either add on a USB key for programming the box, or an external hard drive to add on the record facilities. And we have a HDMI output to allow you to feed HD pictures to a HD television. We have 2 SCART outputs, one is VCR, the other is TV. We have an Ethernet port. We have an old RS-232 connection here, which is more of a legacy type of thing, so you can actually program this box using an RS-232 cable, but obviously a very slow way of doing it. With the actual power lead, and then with simply an on-off button here. So if I rotate the box around to show you the front, what you can see here on the left hand side, a little panel opens out. We have a power on-off button, we have a menu button. We also have an arrow over and back, up and down button, and we also have a series of card slot readers here. Okay, so that's basically the box, an overview of it. So if I come along here, and the next thing I'm going to do is actually I'm going to connect the various cables here. So we have 2 cables we have to connect basically to the back of the box in terms of inputs. The first lead is an F-type connector that comes from the satellite, and the other one is a coaxial lead here. So what I'll do first is I'll just connect the coaxial one, which simply pushes in here, and then the F-type lead will actually slot in here. So we just insert it here, and then on. And then what we have here is a SCART lead, and the SCART lead we simply push into the TV output here, And we simply come along here now, and we knock the power switch on. So we just press this button here, and then we push in the power lead. So once we do this, the box should power up now, so you can see it's booting up. And because it's on the SCART output here, it automatically should actually flick the television over to the particular channel first. Now, in front of me here, I have an actual remote control. Just give you a quick overview. There's a number of just selecting the buttons, how to select, and then there's all the PVR ready facilities on this particular box. Okay, so we just wait. This box is a little bit slower than the Mini in terms of how fast it takes to boot up, but it does come up then. So we can have here. See, it actually just knocked itself off. I'll just turn it back on here. I'll just do it here directly if you want. Let's give it another minute. Just booting again. I'll just take an extra moment here. Yeah, so it comes up here now. So we can see here we have the box pre-programmed here. So we have this is just a quick program I had done previously here with things. If you buy this box non-programmed, it'll actually come up with all German channels on it, but it's relatively easy to wipe it and rescan it. But we sell these boxes fully pre-programmed with about 115 channels on it. We don't include the Irish channels on it, but we do include the satellite. And the logic behind that is simply that the Irish channels vary depending on where you are in the country, because there's a whole range of transmitters, where luckily there's a single satellite covering all of Western Europe. So, you know, we can program it universally, so one single program will do for all regions. But, you know, the programming of the Irish channels onto it only takes a few minutes. So that's it, the basic overview of how to install this particular box. You know, it's definitely the best combo box that I've seen on the market. Very impressive, slightly more expensive than the Mini 2-in-1s, but still quite an impressive box. Okay, beginning to end, the Edition Argos VIP2.